There are five laws of physics in regular reality that comprise all parts of every type of physical event, matter, different type of mechanisms, different types of ether, different types of universe existence. There's a reason for these rules. They're called the five laws. Okay, they can exist in multiple forms and various realities. They're the root of all quantum physics in the form of geometry. The first law is called the law of volume. All things that exist must have volume or they are infinitely flat and they cannot exist. Law number two is that they must be divisible. And divisible means that they work in division and as particles. Okay? Otherwise, there is no motion that can occur, no systematic energy or anything, and there would be no mechanisms. It would be a solid singularity that cannot exist as a life force. So, law number three is motion. Motion has to occur for life to exist, and just automatic for my existence, your existence, and anything's existence is that it will undergo motion unless it is entirely a singularity or just basically not interacting. Okay? So, next to that, the next law is magnetics. All particles create a form of magnetical interaction, including gravity. Gravity is also a particulate interaction because we have measured that it can change with small amounts of energy applied to it. Like, for instance, oxygen has a different gravity, and when you heat it up, it forms forces in the air called the wind. And when water heats up, it rises. When it does, it forms a vapor that can form a cloud or a condensate. So, like, there's a variety of phases matter can go through, especially in like a dead star that's about to eat a solar system or even an entire galaxy. But there's different phases for these particles. Magnetism is a key ingredient, and it is attractive and repulsive force that magnetism has that gives certain rules to quantum physics. The 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 uh, the last law is called empty space. Empty space has to occur, otherwise everything would be a solid, and it would be nothing but maybe even a matrix, like a machine matrix, that would be non-existent. It couldn't work because there would be no empty space to allow the motion of things to migrate into a system. So there'd be no system, it would be just a singularity. And you have to have these five laws in order for life to occur at all, for any existence, even a universe. Otherwise, it would be emptiness. It would be nothingness and or a singularity of energy. And it would do nothing. These are the five laws. They are responsible for all geometry, all atoms, all subatomics, the ether. They're responsible for everything that it could ever exist. And there may be multiple types of universes or different things that go on in different galaxies. Maybe different creatures. We don't know what's in the universe. It's a big, gigantic, enormous, infinite spectrum. It just crawls around like magic, making these existences. Whether they have life on them or not, we do not know entirely. There's just a lot to it. But we are alive, and it's pretty amazing. And string theory claimed that two-dimensional strings were vibrating. That's false. Okay, we don't have any evidence of string theory. Not in 2D. Nothing can exist in 2D. It has to be 3D and beyond, polygeometric. It has to be made of multiple polygons that are called particles. Okay, you can't have something that's infinitely flat, like 2D. 2D is infinitely flat. It cannot exist. It does not exist. The only way 2D really exists is a perspective on a plane in mathematics. Other than that, it doesn't exist. There's nothing that could ever be two-dimensional. Don't be no square.